makes a trip unforgettable. You'll know it. Do.
Sorry about that, I didn't know it was playing ads, and I hope it doesn't continuously do that for a while. Anyway, I'll let you listen to music for a bit. I need to get things set up. I'm sorry about all that. I'm really hoping that that ad thing does not affect me completely, because I'm gonna have to put some music onto here and not be on my computer and not be the issue and everything. I've already got some of this music and everything on my stuff, but right now I apologize about the ad thing. I don't get why. Well, I understand partially, but I didn't expect it to actually just pull up ad things like crazy like that. I'm hoping it doesn't keep doing every single music and everything, every single song, because that would be like, we're just gonna have to go without this episode without music. It's not entertaining. Thank God. Anyway, to all my amazing daydreamers and dearest adventurers, hi-do! And welcome back to a wonderful episode that's just before like a review and everything else, but I might do a review next week. I don't know. But you did wait so long for a new episode, and first of all, I'd like to apologize that I didn't get anything out immediately. It's been because I was busy with stuff all day. I went to see Kung Fu Panda 4. I thought I should treat myself, and I went with Mom. So I felt better, and I just I had a rough week. Let's just say that. It's work related. Things with eggs. You don't need to know this. Other than that, there's just a lot going on my plate right now, and I got so much that needs to be done. Like, for example, I need to do my clothes. I got a whole bunch of stuff on the list, and it's endless. I got stuff to do. I'm sorry. I don't think I can be able to record One Piece. I was originally planning on doing that sometime this weekend, but more plans are being piled up, and I keep forgetting that we originally had other plans, and then other issues happen. Like, for example, the ads that unexpectedly just said pop up, which, as I understand respectfully about the ad issue, but I'm thinking of just getting the music onto my computer up here, and then I can work my way with that and all that stuff, and I don't have to worry about the ads in the long run. I'm talking about the royalty-free music that you hear right now is the same stuff that I actually have on my computer and all that. I just... If it starts doing ads again, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to do without music this episode, and I'm gonna work on that. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, by the way, if you go on to... You know what? I'm gonna show you. Let me get on there very fast. Give you guys a moment. There it is. I'm gonna show it to you in just a moment. I just need to put it in, do the login stuff, and show you my account. La 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 la. Login. Oh, that's the username. No. Password login. None of you need to know this. Hold on a second. I'll show it to you in just a minute. In just a minute. It's live screen. Yeah. Over there. And here we are. Some of my friends are at work. That's nice. And okay, I just wanted to make sure. I just don't want it to go through the whole listing, and next thing you know, it just goes to the ads. Any hosers. So web screen. Here we go. Rub. There we go. I need to fix this because some reason it is just... It blew up in your faces. Okay, here we go. This is what my DeviantArt looks like now. I got some of the stuff all the way to, what is it? My latest one is Shades, it looks like. So this is the work that I've shown you before. And this is actually one of the stuff, I've been writing like a little bits and stuff here and there, but I gave you guys the link to the original video where I actually did it from. and then it goes back and forth and all that stuff. But, wait, why did I do it on this one when it should be like with these things? So, for example, like tints should have it. But these things, the examples shouldn't send you to it. I don't know why I put it down for the other one. I think I did it with this one. No, I didn't. I'm confused. But yeah, these are like my old works that I've done. I'm probably gonna redo them at some point. But these are the stuff that we've done. Love my face. Yeah, so this is the work that I've originally done. I have it up here so that everybody can see it look in awe. And if anybody tries to steal it, by the way, I have proof that it's mine because I have the original. Don't screw with me. It's my original. If anybody wants to know, how come it's mine? It's my work. It's my work all the time. If you try and take it, you have a problem. Oh god, here goes. Excuse me. Well, I'm just gonna mute it for a moment. Give it a moment. But yeah, if you try and take my stuff, you're very much gonna get it. But you have... Come on. You know what? I'm probably just going to establish by moment. Where am I? What is going on? Oh, I know where this is. Sorry. Back to this. Yeah, this is pretty much, this is my work. I have the original, so nobody can take it from me. And yeah, I am actually under a specific, I am under protection, sorry. But I'm just mostly showing it to you that this is actually some of my work and all that stuff. I am not selling a single thing of my work. But I will tell you this right now. All the things that you see that are actually on the listing, like teaching and everything else, are free of charge. I'm not selling them, but I'm giving them out to you guys to learn. If you want to know if this is actually true and all that stuff, number one, teacher's name and everything. I know she's the instructor and I shouldn't have it on there and all that stuff, but still, if she says she wants me to get rid of it, I'll take it off. But for now, this is technically look directly at how to do the stuff. Don't go, but the person's name is on here. Yeah, her name and information. That's just mostly what it is her name and all that stuff. Other than that, you're welcome to the work that I sent out. I'm doing some more. As I said, I got a whole bunch on my plate. I had to stop fixing it up and doing all that stuff because I've been busy. Very busy. So unfortunately now, since every 3 videos there's an ad, we are going to do without music. Sadly, I wanted music. Until next episode, hold on. Maybe I might have something. Let me put you set up with class right now. Yeah, that's my phone. Damn it. I do not have anything on here for like me. Wait, do I? Good thing I took it off there because I don't want people to see things. There's things called personal use. Stored locally. Unfortunately, no music this week. I will still put on music, but right now we are just going to have to deal with no music. Sadly. Unless you want me to turn on, what is it, One Piece, and all you can hear the whole time is the background music of One Piece. Yeah, this is going to be one of those episodes without music. I am going to be bored out of my mind. unless I hook up my music. But if I hook up my music, it's gonna be like, oh god, horrible. Do I want to... I'll just hook it up to my headphones and everything. If you guys don't like it that I don't have music this episode, I apologize sincerely. You're going to have to wait to the next episode. For now, you're going without. And also, we're probably going to have to end on a shorter note and all that stuff. I know it sucks. Who knows? Maybe I might re-edit this episode and put music in the background for us to enjoy. But for now, I get to hear my own music. Okay, so... disconnect for now. Thank you. If you heard that on there, I apologize. That's because it was disconnecting. Holy shit, that scared the crap out of me. You have no idea that all of a sudden saw this thing on the side of my view, and I swear to God, I thought it was that. Yeah. Huh? Hold on 1 second. Yes?
Nothing. I'm talking to Mom.
Oh. My nightstand is creeping me out. My nightstand turned on automatically. Ooh, the ghostness. Thank you. Connected. I'm gonna put on my music. I don't care about triple draws or something like that. I don't care. I don't play State of Survival. I hate it when you get ads and they repeat the same ad over and over again. Well, I'm gonna have to get used to that. Okay, that personal jam shuffle. So I will see what I can do on going back through this and actually putting on music for you guys. On top of that, I was not prepared with much of anything. There is water here. Don't worry. So, we're going to use this guy. And, we've got some stuff in here. So, for now, we are going to do this. So, I wanted to let you guys know what I got. God, I'm turning that thing off. That's scaring the crap out of me. Boo, 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 boo. My nightstand goes off and it's scaring me so much. Let me slightly close the door. I don't want you guys having to hear multiple conversations going on. What was I gonna do again? Oh, that's right. Oh, I got another thing, by the way. I thought maybe you guys like to know about this. So I got this new webcam. The webcam that you see is supposed to be for like, well, two things anyways. I'm going to show you guys right now. Yeah, I know we're doing artwork right now, but I'm going to show you my plans for the future with this webcam other than artwork. As you see that's what we're actually doing. We're doing mostly artwork. So, artwork is mostly for this camera, and let me turn on the light. Artwork is for this camera, and I'm also planning on selling cards. Naruto cards on Whatnot. I have multiple of certain ones. I only keep 2 of each, just in case. but these are pretty much... Oh, look, it's Gara. So these are pretty much what I'm planning on selling on Whatnot. I still need to go through the whole thing with Whatnot and seeing all the stuff with the selling stuff and everything. Yeah, so all the stuff I need to do and everything. I don't just sell Naruto cards, by the way. So when I go on Whatnot and I get all that stuff situated, Naruto cards, I have Naruto cards. I bought some time ago, One Piece cards. That's Zoro. But I don't have repeated of him. I'm keeping this one. There's some of... Okay, here's one that I think you'll be interested in. Carol! So, I'm selling these cards because I have multiple of them. There's a lot of them that I have multiple of. I know that's an English deck, but when I was trying to get some more offline, they keep coming out as, well, untrustworthy things on Amazon. And I tried buying like a whole bunch one point, and apparently they canceled the order because Amazon found out this company that sold the stuff were actually very untrustworthy. And then I had another company that was the same way that was very untrustworthy and everything else like that. But that's what this camera's going to be. This is another camera that I bought. So, hold on. Once I get to a certain point when I'm ready to do it, but I think it's probably about when I lose enough weight. I'd say about 220. I'm still in the process. I think I'm doing pretty good, but slowly. And I think it, honestly, I look like I'm around that area of 220. But that might be because of muscle, and I'm still pretty... I check my weight every day, and it still says I'm 235 now. And I've been exercising a lot, and I think that's where my issue is. But honestly, this week, as I said, issue, don't need to talk about it, but it was a bad week. But once I'm at that point, I'm going to be pretty much using this new webcam. This is my new webcam that is going to be faced towards me. It's got this awesome, what is it? What this light is right here that you see. This is what this is going to be. And it's going to be placed... Can I turn the camera? If you could see sideways a bit. Yeah. This is pretty much where it's going to be. And it's going to be facing, and I'm not showing you my face right now. I'm still in the process of cleaning it, but I'll show you a little something. The main... No, you don't need to see my face. Do not look at my face. Not yet. You're not ready. You're not ready for this. That's the surprise part. As you can see too, I have added some new characters to the collection. Write in the comments below on what you see that is new. And if not just new characters, but new figurines. Once I'm finished cleaning this whole thing up and making it look nice, especially over here, ignore the water bottle. That is actually filled with water. So, yeah, so you have many different figurines that are over here. The, what is it called? The crystal puzzles are moving out of the way. They're going someplace else. You'll see in just a moment. I'll show you. Let me show you without showing my face. Tell me what you see that's new. If you'd answered with this whole thing right here, it's one thing, all. I can't do it like the way it should. You're correct. That is my new dresser. So pretty much on the surface of that is going to be where I'm probably planning on putting the crystal stuff at. I know I'm taking a lot of time by introducing, showing things off, and all that stuff. But yeah, there's a lot going on in my room. There's a lot of work, and if you could tell, there's another thing. The next time I show you the floor, that carpet will be moved. Number one, and there will be another carpet that looks just like that. So, right now, we do not need to be completely talking about this. I forgot I put Avengers theme song on here. Okay, I just fuckled it up. I just wanted to show you guys what was. There we go. So, yeah, now I screwed it up. As I said. There. So. Nothing works. I got that thing going. I will get some other stuff on here, but work in progress. I know. I should be getting on to showing you how to do this part. This part of watercolors can be tricky and difficult in one go. I'm going to move it up a little so you could see the whole view this time, because I don't think I did it properly. What am I opening? It's the cover of the camera. Action. I did this. Lights, camera, action. Go. Okay. So, enough about what's been going on in my life. Allow me to show you how to freaking do this part of the project. So, remember this little doohickey that we were talking about last week? We were learning about flat wash, glazing, and shading. The reason for why I was talking about this was that we are going to be doing it. Hopefully I can get everything up all in time so that after the review for next week, which I'm giving myself a break from putting this stuff out, I can actually put all the stuff out and get it all out and done with before the week after. And hopefully I can actually do my classwork and everything on time. Might I point out, by the way, Thomas Cassell, I think out of all of it, I'm the worst YouTuber than you are. Even though I've been watching your videos from last summer, from August, September recently, before you had your sweet little jellyman. Yeah, I think I'm worse than you are, because even though I understand you were coming from, you were trying to put things out, put your videos out and everything. Look at me. I can't even get my videos out on time at all. And so what do? I just live action it. Anyway, shut up, Becca. Let's get back to this. Okay, so I will have all this printed out for you later on. So, the glazing and shading stuff, I'm probably going to have to redo all this stuff and actually change the name eventually with one of the paperwork stuff. So maybe at some point I might actually go on Word and do like a thing just like this, except it will change the name from Watercolor Instructor from Monica Satterthwaite, which was my recent teacher who retired. Please bear with me. I do not want to change it because these papers, they mean a lot to me. There's a huge reason she changed my life. Changed your life. Why do you think I wanted to do watercolor graphic novels? Anywho, get on track. Okay, so today we are doing stained glass windows. This is going to be a little different, by the way. It's what we've learned last time. Let me show you. This is technically what we have learned last time. What I taught you 3 lessons in 1. No, I am not going to be mean and stupid and also going to censor out doing something ridiculous for most people who would think it's funny by flipping somebody off. Unless it's the pink finger that people usually use to point, which I understand you use to point with it and everything else. In fact, but if you decide you want to use it to just use it as number 1, I'd recommend you not to. Some people take it too offensively. Just keep the other fingers down while you're doing it. But still, the same way, 3 into 1. 3, 1. 3, 1. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, first thing we did in this was shading, which I swear to God, I made a mistake in saying it was glazing. Glazing is actually done when you put the stuff over. By the way, I'm going to have to redo this whole project and probably show you how to do this again. Not by video, but maybe I might do it by video. We're probably going to redo this lesson again. So, back to what we were doing on the topic. So today we are doing stained glass. This is what I've actually learned from all the stuff all into 1. So, we are doing stained glass, flash. I can't talk right now. Give me a second. Let me get a drink. My tongue is dry. Okay. We have flat wash, glazing, and shading. Part 1, flat wash. Randomly divide a sheet of 8.5 by 11 practice paper Give me 5 seconds, maybe more. I'm gonna need to make my own sheet. I'm gonna probably get rid of some of these things because I know it's looks good and nice and all that stuff, but remind me of some old weird times I thought he was such a sweet guy. He freaking bailed on me for an Overwatch character. And I found these pictures and I went, you fucking asshole. All I can think of is I really wish Carol Kane was in my life at that point. Then I'd probably have... If Carol Kane was in my life at all, I could see her dressing up as Grandma Adams. And she's going to go over to his house and she's going to give him this little doll. And she's going to say the little gypsy thing that will make you go, what was that? Just a curse. Have a nice day. I can't remember what the saying was, but I don't want to mess it up, so that's why I can't believe I did that pretty good. I actually made an 8.5 by 11 inch paper. I think. Is it? Mom, is it? I am just so bad. I am not good with knowing, like, I'm stuck on fractions. Some of you might get that. Some of you might go, what the fuck? And some of you might actually say, that's funny. Again, FAQ is not a bad word if you know how to use it. I'm just gonna go with what this is. Okay. Randomly divide a sheet of 8.5 by 11 practice paper. Okay. Into medium-sized shapes using graphite pencil. Graphite. I am gonna change the song. No offense. I'm just. Yeah. So, usually I go with something like. That's a pen. Graphite. Yes. We use a graphite pencil like this. HB. That's what my mom was using. Let me see. Usually HB is usually the type that they use, I think. Yeah, let's use this one, because this is actually, HB is pretty much the type of pencil they sometimes use. I just need to sharpen it. If I can find a sharpener anywhere. I have one here hiding. So, again, please give me a moment. I'm sorry, I'm so close to you guys right now. Very, very close for comfort. I think we're gonna start doing some ASMR. I don't want to do that. I'm really bad at it. I just don't feel comfortable with it. Many people gag at it, but I don't. It makes me feel very, very, very uncomfortable. Unfortunately, I can't find the pencil sharpener. I had it here somewhere. I had a pencil sharpener in here. Damn it. This is gonna be a long episode because I can't find that pencil sharpener. I think I loaned it to somebody. And they never gave it back. This little tiny pencil sharpener. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I can't find my pencil sharpener. Sorry for the noises. Is this? I can't find my pencil sharpener. Oh my god. I can't find the pencil sharpener for the life of me. I can't even get in here. Okay. Move things, move. It's a khaki. I had one here. This is ticking me off because I can't find it and I'm not prepared for anything again. Wait. Oh boy. We're just gonna have to go with the flow. I thought I had it in here. There was a pencil sharpener in here. It was a big pencil sharpener, and then there's this little tiny one. Oh, my old microphone that broke. Oh my god. I never even looked in here. There's one other place that I'm thinking that I probably put it into. Let me check in my backpack. Oh, what is that? I don't know. What's this? Ah, I'm losing my headphone. I thought I could find it. Oh, pencil sharpener! Pencil sharpener! I got a pencil sharpener. I got one. I'm sorry it took me so long. Thank God that there's a trash can here. I got it. See, I'm smart. Anyway, I'm sorry it's taken me a little. I'm going to divide the paper and the medium-sized shapes using a graphite pencil. Using tints. Using proper tints. After all this, paint with flat wash. With the paint with color tints. With the color tints using, what is it, tubes? Use each color each tube color. Da-da-da. Those are tube colors. So we're using those colors. So everything's being done with pretty much, yeah. So we've got glazing and everything, and they all are going to be on here, same color. Then if I want to do it like this and everything with the regular on secondary color, shading must be a darker value than the color which, okay, ignore me. So we are going to be doing this like this. You don't have to follow by the picture, by the way. You can do your own thing, but go by like what it says on here. So you don't have to do exactly like how it says on here, but use the whole paper pretty much and make it look, don't make its design. This is abstract art. So go ahead and do a whole bunch of different things on your own. So I will show you how to do this. I had another one before. I tossed it and it's been thrown away because I realized how crummy it was. If you want to see what it actually looks like, go to the last episode. Excuse me, I apologize, where I made this. And there's actually a picture that I've done a long time ago of how I did it. So it says on each of it, make a medium size thing. You don't have to go exact by corners, but you could do it like however you want. And just do it by like however. If it's not, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. I don't care. You don't have to go exact. You could do it like that as a startup. You could do it like any of it. You could do it like that. You could do it like pretty much any way, but they all should be like medium-sized shapes. I don't know, most of the time I'm spitballing. If they're not exact, again, you could just make it up as you go. Making it as medium as I can. But again, you don't have to go by what I'm doing. Do your own thing. I'm just gonna change this a little bit because I really don't want to have that. Nothing is perfect. I just want to make sure that I have it the way I want it. I don't know. Just random. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. See? It's different from that, but this is actually my design. You don't have to go by what I made. Go by your specifications. I'm gonna fix some things. I might, yeah. So, so we are going to start with the color purple. It says use each tube color several times. Do not paint next to a wet shape. Control the edges of the shapes. Label each color. So we're going to be labeling each color. And I've already had enough of that. Ah la la. It says dry by itself. Dabba dub dub, wabba dub dub, wabba dub dub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we got those colors. We are going to do it where we are just going to paint it with what we've got, pretty much what it says. Oh, shoot. Gonna have to fix this. Did I get any on this? No, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna start today with the lightest, what it looks like is yellow. Yellow is going to be our color for now. we have the lightest color, but instead of working on it like just immediately putting it from there to there, we are going to do this. I do light colors first, but always be careful on accidentally mixing it with something. But when you're doing it like this, you do it flat wash style. So you still need to see it. So we're going to have it in specific places. I'm going to do this. Too small of shapes are going away. Okay. That looks too small too. I make mistakes all the time, so I don't know. Yeah, I think that'll work. So, I'm going to start on the edge of the paper. And I work on it. It should have a little bit more paint in it. If you've actually seen this painting before in the last episode, you're going to notice that it's lighter. This is lighter than how I painted it before. Because before I didn't quite understand the whole thing. And I want to make sure that we have the whole entirety of the paintbrush being used. And yes, in this you can double dip to make sure that you have the entire paint brush used. But that's what they say. You gotta use it in a tint way like you did before. Gotta fix some of this stuff. So always make sure when you're passing through everything, you gotta make sure you get all the little crooks and crannies. But you gotta be careful not to interfere with everything. I know I shouldn't have done that. But I'm just kind of wetting it again. You can actually go all the way down and do this to dampen it and all that. I'm doing this. You gotta lift everything up. So, your main point is to try and keep the colors away from each other. And also on top of that, when you're painting, you can use it multiple times. But in this case, I'm probably just going to ignore that. But not the putting the colors together. So, I can use this. Okay. Make sure to go slow. You can easily mess up. It just feels so quiet now. What's going on? I'm the type of person who would color outside the lines. First, you color inside the lines when you're a kid, but then when you start getting better at drawing inside the lines, you find out that drawing outside the lines becomes the best thing in the world. But since I'm teaching you, I have to paint inside the lines. So, this is pretty much how you do it. Always make sure you never start with number 2, stage 2, until after everything is dry. I'm going to go 4 at a time, and then I'm going to backtrack afterwards to see if there's any that need extra color. I need room. And I'm doing it difficultingly by fighting the current and going upwards. Try never to do that. You guys are probably hearing different music from me, or you're probably not hearing any at all, which I do honestly feel bad. I am so sorry. Actually, in this position, I'd say since this episode is there's no music at all, turn on your own music. Listen to that stuff and enjoy for now. I will turn on my music when I have all the music onto my computer because I don't need ads and then get copyright for that. By the way, why am I doing just 4? It's my favorite number. And I don't want to overdo it. I want every single color in the color wheel to have their time on this piece of paper. Now, we're on the last color, or last one, a line of defense. You dare turn off on me, computer, I will kick your ass. Your assets. I did do a Poe moment. I did it again. Ah. Can't believe I did that too. I diluted that water. I am such an idiot. So, we got 4 of these here. So we're going to be doing pretty much we're going next. This one. This is going to take a while. I'd like to apologize. So again, do not paint next to it. Next to another color. Alright? Close that gap. There's a gap that needs to be closed. Okay, who took my pencil? Ah, shoot. Oh, good. That was in the back. Oh, it's right here. Close this. Okay. Oh, no. Never mind. I think it's doing good. bless me. I am so sorry. Okay. I know. It's boring. It's slow. But that's how it should be. You can't tell that it's not the same color on here, but it is not the same color. Because I realize it says do not paint, use the control edges of the shape, and it says, do not paint next to wet shape. I always kept saying, it says do not paint. Yeah. I noticed that I can't read. Couldn't read back then. Yes, I'm insulting myself. Let me insult myself. If you want to insult me, then, well, I don't really need people insulting me, but, in truth, I can't stop you. I've actually been told many times by people, you're holding the thing wrong. The paintbrush wrong. I do it differently. Sometimes, when getting into tough, small corners, I do hold it, like, very tight, like I'm choking it. I really don't mean to, but then I end up doing it anyway. I need it. Oh, Mr. Midnight! Look. It's the midnight in his natural habitat. Oh, Mr. Midnight, how you do? You're here doing your own thing right now. That's what he does. I'm gonna go back and take care of the stuff that I missed. Oh, I was gonna do that, but I can't because that's not cadmium. We're gonna be here for a while because most projects takes hours. So technically, this is a exercise. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. Yeah. Did I think I made it darker than the rest? Oh well. I mean, you can put it next to itself, but I'm trying to figure out where to do it next. Excuse me. I have a feeling some of you're going, oh, this is boring. My God, we're waiting for paint to dry. Oh my God. But I have a quote for you. This won't take long unless you make it take long. It's true. I know I should have prepared this before, but welcome to something that you don't understand called patience. Well, not all of you. All of you understand what patience is. But that's pretty much the whole point of paint to dry is patience. I think I did make this one too dark. It's a eraser because I need to. Okay, so I did 4 of those. I'm probably am gonna go backtrack, but it's only with a couple of my favorite colors. I can't do a staring contest right now, honey. I'm in the middle of teaching. My midnight wants to do a staring contest. I think that's good. So we just take this and we are going to I'm not gonna paint. I know I just painted that one, but it doesn't feel damp. I'm gonna make it slightly darker. But it's fine. Think about this part. That's when my teacher would be going, uh, didn't I tell you not to go over the lines? But I've always learned all my life that it's okay. I'm probably gonna go glazing over this anyway. Because this part, I'm gonna do it anyway. I need to glaze over it something. Using the same tints from part 1, glaze each. So I'm loosening it. Hopefully it doesn't. Again. I'm just using this as a test project, and it looks like it does. I mean, you could still do it. We are not overdoing it. Thin clears. Probably. It looks orange. It looks orange. It comes out orange. Let me get rid of this. Because I'm probably going to go back over it, do something else. But there's the orange. So, got it like that. Boop. So slow. Who knows, I might do this as a review for next week and still paint while I'm talking about the review for everything that we've learned. review is technically a test. That worked a lot better than the other one did. Okay. I have so many places where there's this color. Let's do this without touching. I just made that mistake. I just touched the other color. When I first started it, I was like, let's do this without touching, and I just fucked up from the get-go. I need to stop saying the word. I should just start saying fudge. Here we go. So. I'm gonna learn to do this without touching any of the other colors this time, so wish me luck. I'm gonna do this. Just curious about something, sorry. Let's make a mess. You know, that's another thing I should recommend. If you want to do this and you're bored and tired of how it is trying to make this stuff or watch me do it, since you actually know the good example of doing it, and you probably at this point would already be done, then I'd say, number one, if you're done already, you did it too fast. Number two, and if you probably just paused it and waited for a long while before actually coming back to see this, you could skip ahead to certain parts and everything, but in this case, I'd recommend you not only listen, if you can't really listen to anything else, have like a movie on in the background or something like that, so if you're still waiting for me to get done, to entertain yourself. Read a book. Do something. Because it's going to take me a while to catch up with everybody else. Because remember, I've told you this from the get-go. I'm slow. Okay, so. Hello, stranger from the outside world. I'm assuming that one of them is my mom. The other probably is one of my good friends, or it's just some guy who happened to be coming around and saw that I was doing this. Hello. Let's see here. By the way, sorry for no music. Oh, I think I lost a whole bunch of people. For those of you who are joining me who pretty much didn't. Oh no. I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry. For those of you who are joining me, by the way, at this point in time, who are curious at what's going on and how come there's no music, again, for those of you who just joined, I just said that. What the frick is wrong with me? Number one, hi. Number two, I apologize there's no music. It's because there's the new rule for YouTube music that now I can't be able to listen to my music until further notice. I'm going to get that same playlist onto my computer so I can listen to it without problems. But I would like to recommend you right now to, as I said, listen to your own music, or if you're watching a movie, watch your own movie. Something on TV, entertain yourself while I'm waiting for the paint to dry. You know, with that mistake, I'm gonna use red. Oh, wait. I had it. So technically, I was right from the get-go. to this red. I'm gonna take a pause for a moment because my hand, I should, not this red, but there are times when you have no choice but to take a moment and rest. Trust me, after a while, even though you're doing a really good job trying not to, your hand does cramp up. And especially if you've been playing around and everything on the computer, your hand is not steady. I'm going to finish this first, even though it hurts. You can't tell, but my hand's shaking right now. It's just, stiffness and such. I've been using my hand all day. I need one more. If I can help it. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go back to what I had originally. I know I'm making that smaller, but I want to have enough. 1, 2, 3, Wait a minute. Two, four, purple, ultramarine, one, two, three, four, blue. Hold on, I can. Sorry. So there's three, so I need a... plotting. Just plotting. Okay. Two, three. Purple. Ultramarine. Blue. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Purple. Ultramarine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ultramarine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I'm thinking right now. Oh, I could do that. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ultramarine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pale blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's not going to go exactly as I was reading it. That's 6. I'm just checking it. I know. And I know that one up there looks pretty big. There we go. So with some mistake... No, I'm fine. Some mistakes I'm just gonna do some glazing over it, as you can see here. Like I know what I'm doing. You probably, as I said before, and I'll say it again, you guys are doing better than I am, probably. You guys will always do better than my book. Because even though I did the thing in the background, it's the testing part I'm usually not good with. So next up, I know, we're taking forever. Do you have the patience? Well, I'm gonna take a moment and rest a bit because I need it, and also I think a friend of mine texted me and I wanted to see. Okay. Try to put that down. Okay. We got our purple going. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. And I just flipped it up. This is looking a lot better than the other one that I did, which was technically total and obnoxious buttholes, but it is what it is. Ripped up again. You know, I should be talking, which I don't know why I'm not, but I'm just trying to focus and everything so I don't go out of the lines. But you know what? I'm gonna talk anyway. You guys know the gif. You guys get what we're doing here. Anyway, I think you guys actually I showed you guys the camera that I did that I got for the stuff. I was just going to go over what I got in my package other than the camera. I got, well, an add-on HDMI cord thing, because my TV only has like two. So I'm adding in more. Hopefully it works. And that wasn't the only thing. The stuff that I have on my desk, I think you noticed that I had gotten two more. I've gotten a few things. And I think I showed you Sanji before, but I don't recall. So might as well start thinking about showing things off to you guys, because it'd be better. That's a lovely purple, by the way. It's perfect time for Easter. So after I'm done with purple, I'm going to show you like the stuff that I've done, because my hand's cramping up again. Trust me, even though it's like free flowing and all that, my hand still cramps. doop. Skadoosh. What am I gonna do next? Oh. I'm thinking of going for that corner over there because it looks like it needs a little purple in that area. The very tiny purpley corner. By the way, be very careful when you're going purple against yellow. And also, the paper don't really focus. So, technically, it's certain parts of the paper is just, remember, this is an old piece of paper. These are old paper that I'm using. And it's gotten its little issues here and there and stuff like that. So, meh. So, the things that I got were actually something like they just. Well, one of them came out just recently. So I found out recently, especially with Naruto cards, that's when I discovered that it's been 20 years since Naruto. It's 20-year anniversary of Naruto, and then they came out with uh two. They came out with two different stages of figurines. The first stage figurine was, or its first stage figurines of were cheaper. What is it? Yeah, they were cheaper, but they looked like they were gonna probably fall apart easily. And then I got this one, which was actually like 45 bucks, I believe. Like, I ditch Gara. I love Gara. I always do. No matter what, nobody can stop me from loving my Gara. And besides, I like it when he's in the Hidden Sand Village outfit rather than just the Kazakage outfit. It just seems like he's a bit more understanding, even though it's just part of the war and everything else like that. And this one was very expensive. But I like it because I think it's worth it. Then I got another one. And because recently they came out with the series Yu Yu Hakusho, the live action, in the I think I told you about this before. Yu Yu Hakusho live action in December, and I like One Piece. I was addicted to it. But I have a feeling people said, "Oh, One Piece is amazing." But Yu Yu Hakusho didn't live up to its expectation to be exactly like One Piece. My assumption is more like they pretty much did it about the same time, so how the frick can you expect for someone who actually made it the best that they could to make it come out? And especially, people, keep in mind, Yu Yu Hakusho would be best off. Well, actually, Yu Yu Hakusho did. Well, the person who made Yu Yu Hakusho, sorry, did the best they could. And by doing it by limited of 5 episodes and putting all the stuff into one season and doing the best they could, and I'd say God damn. I mean, even if they have a bad budget or something, it still worked out. But anyway, sorry for my ranting. But ever since then, I had to do this because I completely forgot how much I love my. I don't know if I told you who my favorite character was. I once favored Hiei. Reason why? I don't know. I actually, confession, was going through that time during those years where I had an interest in, well, emo guys. Yes, I did have a thing for Sasuke. I went through something. I don't know what the frick was wrong with me, but I thought Hiei was practically the emo, but I don't know. It wasn't that I lost interest in him. I don't know what was wrong with me. Then, after a while, I think I went through something and everything, and I think Riku came into my life around that time, and he pretended to be Gyoko Kurama when I was actually rewatching the series, or trying to, when I found it on DVD one time at a thrift store, and the CDs were so scratched, it was beyond belief. But I still managed to watch it as much as I could, and I liked Yoko, but it was more like a friendly type thing. But it took me a long time before I found out that there was one character that I kind of misunderstood from the get go. It's almost as if they had two personalities because of a good reason. And let me show you why. Boom. Don't judge me. I love Koema. You don't underestimate a man with a pacifier. He's like the biggest masculine man in a series for sucking on a freaking pacifier. He's the. Oh, I love him. And especially that scarf, that freaking scarf. But when they showed him in the live action series, the first thing I asked was, is that real velvet? His, this thing that was blue on the live action series, I swear to God, it looked like velvet. It hit the light so right. I'm sitting there going, I want to feel it. I just want to know if it's actually real velvet. And my mom says, are you sure you're not saying you want him or the thing that he's wearing? And I'm going, both. Huh? But yeah, I've always loved, I've always loved Gaara. I love Koema. I love, Shino. Or not Shino. Not Shino. Sorry, Shino. Shino, we love you. I don't want to forget about you. You're awesome. But I love Gaara. I love Koema. I love Sanji. I love a lot of the characters. Hence why when I make these fan fictions, it's somewhat that the fan fictions are actually a part of my story. The characters are mine and my own, but the stories don't get told. But there's a big reason why. Because these are fan fictions that would probably never see the light of day. So yes, we are still talking about certain things, but in my series, what is it? Chronicles of a Demigod. There's a scene in Chronicles of a Demigod where technically I've always believed that in the reflection of crystals, you can actually see the reflection of in crystals, you can actually see the reflection of your past self or yourself that you were meant to be and everything else. And the character in it whose name is Rebecca, or yeah, Rebecca, whichever, she sees the reflection of Mina, and Mina takes her into her psyche. And she starts discovering big things about herself, like what she once was in her past lives, what she used to be. She sees everything, and she sees an infinite amount of lives that she lived, not from one dimension, but an infinite amount of dimensions, which means Mina is older than what she is if she existed in this time period today. Plot twist. I know, I just gave away something. But the thing is, I just really wanted to tell that part to somebody because, truthfully, and I have a big reason why I write my fan fictions. I have a big reason why I write all the stories and such. It's because I want these stories to actually have a purpose. And if it's not a purpose for actually being told and actually seen, even if it's like a spin off story that exists in an alternate timeline or whatnot, I don't mind. The thing is, the stories that I write have a purpose because no matter what, they exist somewhere in time, which means my universes actually exist in someone else's. I know. If you don't get it, you don't have to get it. It's okay. It's a big brainer issue there. Some people don't understand. But that's just how my stories are very confusing. I am. Nobody usually understands me anyway. But I am here for your entertainment until my stories actually come to be, which actually it sounds weird by talking about it. Once it's written down on paper and painted, you're just gonna sit there and go, that is the most ridiculous. Holy shish kebab, add word here. That girl came up with that idea? Okay, I heard her talk about it. It makes no sense. But then all of a sudden she does it. Oh, God, this is mind blown. I will admit to say FAQ. Mindfuck. Total freaking mindfuck. I don't mean to, it's just I have tendency of blowing people's mind. In fact, most of my stories are actually related to the world of Mayanite. Not just the ones that I actually write down, which I sometimes wonder if they actually notice me. But in all honesty, I don't think they would be able to, they wouldn't want to, because Tom gave up on, doesn't do Minecraft that much anymore. He does, but only on other occasions. What is it? So that means Captain Sparkles won't be able to do it. I mean, why not? He only retired from doing all the stuff and editing. He's probably just doing live streams because he's probably doesn't have time. I mean, we don't have time. Nobody has time. We're all going to die one day. We gotta accept that. Please understand what I'm saying here. It's true. It's a sad, sad fact. And death is a way of life. Why did that go into the red like that? I don't know. Guess you're going to make things purple. I am just. Yeah. Did I? Yeah, no, I'm good. I just took a break after the purple for a moment just to show off stuff. Okay, this part's gonna be a bit difficult. Because it's gonna be long strokes. By the way, if many of you are wondering too about the Chronicles of a Demigod series, the Minecraft series, we put that on hold. Because most of my friends are not available at the time, and when we want to work on it, it's more like we're still working on our new builds and everything. And I'm also in a new server placement and everything from a place that works so I don't have to keep resetting the dang thing over and over and over again. So we're just in the works right now. So give us some time. We will get it going. It might take us a little longer than this summer because I need to reset the server again and remake the castle. I need to have time. First, before I do any of that, I'd like to try and get some stuff done first. There. See how light it is? I put two blues against other things, but still, you see how light it is? Do you see the brilliance here? No, not really. No, I don't blame you. I really don't. I am just not. Moving right along. Okay, so leave this in here. So we are not going to be finished after we're completely finished with this. Remember, we are going to be doing a little bit more, which means this is actually our first video going over 2 hours. It's already going over 2 hours. And hello, stranger. Welcome to the show. That must be Kuropoo. Hi, Kuropoo. I think I'm going to keep changing your name anyway. Drink. You're like a shy little kitty. You don't want to say anything. I'm not talking about you. Put your head back down. This is like the closest green is gonna get. It's in 2 places at once. If you see anything from this picture, something interesting that actually it makes something, then I say congratulations, you have an eye, because it's supposed to be abstract. Also, I'm going to be down the line in advanced works to teach you abstract, because the void is abstract. So that's where the challenge is, because we're going to be making pretty much something that should never exist. and it's gonna screw up all the fractions and throwing out everything out the window because once we get to that book, that let me show you. I think it's this one. Sheets, echoes, or fences, roof, but walls, uh, doors and frames. Is this it? Limbs, figures, all that stuff. Okay, so the blue book is 4th year. So I'm still going to be working on it, but I'm going to make a cover copy for this. So this one, there's a lot of things in here that I know and remember from some things that might be able to help us. Floors, walls. This one, these things are just going to be like, what is it? Drawings of paintings, and also drawings of things that I've learned over time. And all that. That's from probably my sketching classes that I recall because I don't know why. I'm good at landscape. And then after that, we're going to go on the next part, which is actually advanced because you got structures. Advanced, which is you have, we start making Tyrann and other creatures, living textures, which is actually going into foreign areas, but fingers and toes of all different kinds, limbs, eyes, facial features, body and model, full body models. That's gonna get tough. And then we're gonna do on our own. That's where when we're in a complete and utter area where we do not belong. That's where things start getting all shindig. Where I'll be teaching you how to draw floating islands, how to do space and time, how to draw void, how to draw the nether, and pretty much my final thoughts. Maybe there might be more. Who knows? I might add more, depending on how things go. Because in this book, this is all go screw yourself on your own, pretty much. And you are coming with me. We are all gonna go crazy. And I think that's what my plan was with this guy. Because I got a tiny one. I'm gonna use this one at some point. That might be like on our own studies or something like that. Because we have, this is objects, this one's landscape. And the one we're doing is practically the basics of how to do the shit. Every second till it sees my soul. I don't know why. I just wanted to sing. I'm gonna give that one a the green. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one actually because I don't know why. If I'm going down, you're going down with me. I'd rather go crazy, and you guys are coming with me. We are going to Crazy Town. And I'm still waiting for the voice of Nathan Lane. That person should be in a straitjacket. And then smile, like, oh, I didn't say anything. What are you talking about? They come here. They always come here. How do they find me? So not all of this is going to be painted over. Actually, it says glaze each color. And yet, what am I doing? Probably painting next to a shape. Don't do that. I did it again. I don't care because I'm already screwing up. Yeah, I done frickled. Whatever. Whatever. I hear this song and I wanna dance with somebody. Why can't I just dance the tango or the waltz with someone? Why is that so wrong? Of course, I know there's some people with other thoughts on their minds. Nope. I thought somebody was at the door. The song that I'm listening to, by the way, is The Waltz by Lindsey Sterling. I swear, I hear this song and all I can think of is it's a really good ballroom dance thing. My bobber, you know what I mean. I swear, this song itself should get an Academy Award. I am so mad I'm screwing up. You could tell. You can tell, can't you? Oh, dreadful. Well, made something work. not really, but oh well. It should made purple, but it made like a strange version of it. Oh well, it works in some strange way and all. It works. So it's supposed to make like a purple color. I don't know if you could see it, but it's more of a red, so it's more of like a red violet. But it just doesn't seem to want to work. This is probably going to be one of those 3-hour long episodes. I don't care. Just want to make sure that you guys know what you're doing. Need more green. Need more ligaments. By the way, you wouldn't believe this, and it's not an insult at all to him whatsoever. You know what I mean? I swear to God, I quoted something recently this week because it was after the incident that I'm just not going to mention to you. Different what's aches, you don't need to know this. But I was actually talking to my manager about something. All of a sudden I quoted from Spaceballs. He stared at me like I was freaking crazy. If you don't know what Spaceballs is, look it up. But I swear to God, the guy thought I was crazy. Spaceballs is a huge, big deal back in my day. And even though it was before my time, I'd still watch it. Even my mother was sitting there going, "Excuse me? He's never seen Spaceballs?" Mm-mm. I swear, I could see my other man, higher up, the other one, the other manager, watching this video, seeing this video, and going, "I'm gonna need to talk to him." So he talks to him, and I could see him saying, "Watch the video." What? Go watch the video. You need to know what. Not this video. I'm talking about like Spaceballs. I could see him going, "Okay." Part of me is thinking he's gonna look at it and probably come back and say, "What was I just watching? It doesn't make any sense." The other part of me is gonna go, "God, I missed something out of my life." There are times when things like that happen with certain managers and they're just too strict. I had a little plop happen. But yeah, I could see that. Spaceballs? Oh shit, there goes the planet. Oh my god, what is that thing coming out of her nose? I knew that was Legend of Zelda. The orchestrated theme from a concert of Twilight Princess. Because when I listen to the other one, it just sounds like a bad recorded version of it. I need to find a better one. That's skadoosh. god, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I got out of the line again. This green needs a little more paint. I should be doing this. I know what I'm doing. I just want to darken this in a bit more because it looked like it needed a woman's touch. Hey, it makes sense. Today is Friday, and after all, today, if you notice the date and everything, it is actually National Women's Day, so... Not saying it's a bad thing. Every time I hear the name now, I never actually thought it was a real day until I found out that it existed on calendar. But the first time I actually heard it was, shut up, I know, Deadpool. I swear to God, that was like, okay, that's what women do on that International Women's Day? Question mark? But that was when I first watched Deadpool and everything. Yeah, I've got a problem. I need to check out with a doctor. It needs to be addressed. Everybody knows it. And if you don't know it, maybe you should run away because I am not human. Oh God, not again! I painted outside the lines again. There's something wrong with me. I'm trying to hurry, Mom. She's probably downstairs like, where are you? Thought we were watching Yu Yu Hakusho again. Kind of need to rewatch the episode because I feel like I wasn't paying any attention. Though at the same time, I still haven't finished it with you, Chris. Kuropu! Kuropu! Sorry. Kuropu. Kuropu. He doesn't like it that people know his real name. I am so sorry. But his name is not Chris. His real name is to be announced. I kept reading it wrong. Okay, so we're already pretty much finished. Lovely color coordination, isn't it? Not like the last episode where you could see the other one was so bad and bland. I put these two colors together commonly. Well, not really. This is cadmium. This is lemon yellow. Lemon yellow. That's cad. This is cad. Lemons haven't been touched much. So that's the red. That should be, it should be purple, but it's not. I don't know why it's not. Maybe I did it wrong. Hi, my biscuit. I'm gonna skip this. I don't know why. Okay, so I still have green paint in my stuff. Sorry. I just needed to do it right, but I didn't. But hey, I made yellow green. So, I'm not going to do all of it in the certain colors. So I already did it with this, this, and that. So, pretty much as many I can do. Each. Wait. That doesn't make color. I realized. Fudge. I'll just overdo it with the darker color. I need to think. Let's see. Phthalo. This one I could do. No, I can't because it came out like this color. Nope. Oh, sorry. Dude, you might want to be listening to music when watching this video. Because I don't have any right now. Due to ads and issues and all that stuff, I don't want to get copyrighted for the ads. There's the green. I got twice the orange. I don't need more orange. Okay, so purple and yellow makes a brown color. I don't want to make a brown color. What will happen if I... Let's do this. So that has a blue tint to it, so it's more of a blue-purple. Let's make a purple. Oh yeah, there it goes. Just giving a little more red to it as much as I can. Yeah. Okay, so... I know this is taking forever, but you don't have to watch if you don't want to. I'm not forcing you kids here. Yep. Doesn't look like much, but that's supposed to be blue-green. Green goes in there. Just debating on what else to do next. It's supposed to be every other color, but in this area, I've done frickled. gonna have to make more lemon yellow. Yes, yes, yes. Can she stop this already? Oh, I felt that bump that I hit my head on last night. I hit my head at work. The other job. I bumped my head underneath the structure thing for where the stuff was. Okay, just looking at it from far to see what else, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other stuff. So I'm gonna do this. Just watch, just watch, just watch. So So I'm just gonna do this because I think that's what it's telling me. Yep. Purple to me gets used often, and it will be because I like using that color often. Oh, you see what I'm doing. You'll probably read it differently when it comes up onto the thing. But that's what it looks like. That it wants me to do, and not the shading technique, which is just little bits. Because there's a lot that I'm actually feeling like I'm missing here. So, truthfully, this is... that's the examples. So, I'm gonna do that. I have that other one, and this isn't glazing. It's just darker. I think the darker ones are like the darker colors or something like that. Okay, got that. I can do this. So technically, anything that's darker colors. I swear to God, I feel like it's the glazing is supposed to be like lighter colors and everything. So it says glaze each color using the same tints. So all the same tints from the first part. Glaze each color over itself to intensify the color. Or glaze each color over every other color to create a new color. Like, you have that as the example. Let's do purple. I'm gonna dilute it because I screwed up. Actually, let's use green as an example because I used purple already. So this is what it is to it must be a thin layer and intensify the color by making it stronger. So we probably have to yeah. So you're making it stronger, making it a more stronger color. Either you do it like that, or you can do it like this, where it's shading, glaze over with a lighter color. Or over itself. So pretty much it works either way. Anyway. Either way. Let me show you another example. I know. Oh God, she's not ending it. Yeah. Well, I'm using examples because I want it to make sense. And it's not exact. But it's got to go all the way to the end. Remember that. Because I swear, maybe we were supposed to do shading techniques and glazing techniques. The only thing is, I don't have those pages. So, we're just learning. And truthfully, you can learn better techniques than I can. Anyway, this is pretty much my demonstrations. I will write everything down and all that stuff. I know I need to take care of this side over here and make it a little bit more even with everything else. You feel better if I did this? Feel better if I do this? Glaze or shadow like that, and I know I did bad. Should go like that and that and that. It looks better if you make it look like illusion. Look better. Good, great, got it. Took that. Okay, so that's pretty much what I have. I know there's more, but I'm just getting very tired. But this is an example. It would look better if I finished it all. You know, I'm gonna do something. But we just heard this song. Okay. It doesn't look like it. I'm just trying to make it somewhat even. Even. And if I do this, because it would make more sense. Swear, this is actually how I thought it was supposed to be, where you just keep going like this until it blends. That's the shading technique. But you gotta make sure it starts from the top and goes down. It looks like a volcano. Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I know it's like a glaze, but it's supposed to look like this. I don't know. I'm tired. I got so much that I needed to do today, and so much that still needs to be done tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much. I'm keeping it as that. Anyway, sorry I took up your time for about 3 hours. I'm so sorry. I am just tired and everything. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this episode right here so you guys can just chill out and everything. Or not chill out. We're just gonna end it right here. And I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes before I take it off. But first, thank you guys for joining me on this awesome, tiring episode for 3 hours. I apologize. Please leave a like and a comment down below on what you think. I hope you're having a fantastic day, because I am. Keep on dreaming, because one day your dreams will come true. Hugs and kisses, huggles, and let us hang out, hopefully, in the next episode, which I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm going to do my best to get everything up as much as I can. Other than that, I will do the best I can. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.